guy just does not want to stay contained. We're having to take the whole pasture apart, basically. All right, not the whole pasture, but basically we're taking the gate off of the fence. Lynn's taking the gate off of the fence because Prince Humperdinck here, Humperdinck, has decided that it's time to go back to work after paternity leave, and we're not ready for another baby. And I was unaware that a female goat can get pregnant again 21 days after giving birth, after having a baby. So that's new. I thought we had a few months to work on this one, but no. And to be quite honest with you, Heidi is a hoe. She is a straight hoe. I'm sorry if that offends you, but she is. She sticks her butt right up to the fence, right up to the gate, and completely taunts him all day long. She knows what she's doing, and this guy is happily obliging. So because we do not need to start breeding again right now, we are having to do more goat proofing. So first we were goat proofing because baby goat kept getting out, which she still does, but she's less of a risk right now. She can't get pregnant yet. Thankfully, we've got a couple more months for that one. But Pete's gonna have to be more secured. He's basically sticking his head through the gate, and then unlike this one, it's big enough for him to get his legs through, and then he can get to Heidi. He sticks his head through the gate, and then, you know, he weasels his little grubby paws through, and that gate, the rungs are wide enough at the bottom that he's able to get through. So we had secured the bottom two spaces, so Soleil, our baby goat, could not get through. We think that's gonna be her name. Sun in French, because she was born after the solar eclipse. She can't get through, though now she's been getting under, so that's a whole nother thing. But Pete, he can get through the third rung. He's tall enough to get his head through and then jump through. That's how we think he's been doing it. We found him doing the dirty deed in front of his own kid multiple times. He clearly has no shame.
That's Pete. He's trying to get his head through.
Two options that we're working on right now. Continuing to secure the pastures. Yes, for all of you hot wire fans, it's probably in our future. It's just right now kind of an emergency operation. Is just we're moving up the goat fencing on the gate now higher, because right now, like I said, it's low enough to keep the baby goat from getting through, but we didn't bring it all the way up. So Pete was able to, he's tall enough to get through. So now we're gonna bring up the goat fencing on the gate higher so he can't get his grubby paws through, and then have a night of passion with Heidi. At night, they're actually kept inside in separate stalls, so we don't actually have to worry about it. It's the daytime. When we leave for the daytime, I've come back a couple times, swim lessons and what have you, and he is, like I said, he has no shame. He doesn't mind going after it right in front of his own child. So that's goats for you. Meanwhile, no one waited long to take advantage of the open gate. Now the cows are in the goat pasture, and it's all a mess. Then again, maybe the cows will actually clear some of the brush, unlike our useless goats. Goats are like the highest maintenance livestock animals that contribute the least. Yes, it is true what people say, that if a fence can hold water, it will hold a goat. They are a total pain in the you-know-what, and if you think your fencing is gonna hold them, you're probably wrong. There it is, the finished product. We'll see what happens. Goats apparently are turbo breeders and can get pregnant immediately after getting a baby out of them after giving birth. This was just another challenge that just wasn't expecting to have to deal with right away. We're also considering getting Pete we're adding to his harem, potentially. That way he can have a job without Heidi and like give her a break. And considered getting him a male buddy. I call him a wether, or they're castrated. Not really sure what a castrated male goat does for me, honestly. So they're no offense if you are one, you're watching this, Mr. Castrated Goat, and you're offended by this, but they seem kind of worthless other than eating them at some point. So I figured, you know, well, if we want to do goat milk and stuff, what if we get him someone who's a friend that also can have a job and earn her keep? So our friends have Nigerian dwarfs, and we're considering getting him another lady friend. Okay, let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to check out all of the links for the products that support the channel. I will see you next time.